Alright, so we're going to be doing a playthrough of Mortal Kombat 4 on the arcade. So I expect to die while playing this. There was a time in which I was one of the better players at this game, but that was probably about 10 years ago. And I don't really... I don't really practice anymore. So every year from leading up to New Year's, I actually play each Mortal Kombat from the most recent to the earliest Mortal Kombat, one a day. So this week we're going to be all doing the arcades. And so the last of the arcades was Mortal Kombat 4, is what we got here. Going to be working my way through the tower. And like I said, it's been a very long time since I took this game seriously, so you can probably expect to see me die at least a few times. Let's see here. Yeah, I used to not like Mortal Kombat 4. I was kind of resentful of the change from the 2D to the 3D era. But as time has gone on, I've found that this is actually probably the best Mortal Kombat to introduce people to fighting games. The thing about arcade games in general is that that the best arcade games all kind of share the same formula, which is that they're easy to pick up but difficult to master. But fighting games, on the other hand, they're difficult to pick up and difficult to master. But the nice thing about Mortal Kombat 4 is with its universal combo engine, it's really easy for new players to come in and learn the game and then go to other games. So even though Mortal Kombat 4 is maybe not the best competitive fighting game, I think it's the best arcade game in the Mortal Kombat series. And I mean specifically arcade game. Like I said, Mortal Kombat 2 is probably a better actual fighting game. Mortal Kombat 3 is definitely a better tournament game. But as far as an arcade game, which is supposed to be easy to pick up, difficult to master, Mortal Kombat 4 is definitely, in my opinion, the better game. And I think it's really fun. If you just sit down and don't take it too seriously with some friends, this game is a hoot. And so over the years, it went from being one of my least favorite Mortal Kombats to now it's probably top 3. I'm not sure if Mortal Kombat Deception's number 1. I'm not sure if I like Mortal Kombat 9 or this more. Oh, I missed it.
Wins. Round 2, fight.
Damn. But yeah, this is definitely not going to be like a speed run. I'm not playing with the optimal strategies. I don't even think I can play with the optimal strategies anymore. It's been a long time.
Finish her.
Back over, back block. There we go.
Scorpion.
So yeah, so we'll see how we do.
Brutality. Round 1, fight. Outstanding.
Yeah, when I was younger, oh Lord, I had like rules that I followed while playing this game. That would basically guarantee me victory. That I like a flow chart. Like if your opponent did if your opponent did one thing, then this was the proper response, and I basically had the whole thing like flow charted out. But I don't even remember that flow chart anymore. That was like 10 years ago. So I'm not nearly as good at the game as I used to be. But having said that, I enjoy the game a lot more than I used to, because when I had it to the point where this was all flow charted out and I couldn't really lose it, I wasn't really playing the game, and it was kind of a bummer. For years, this game was kind of ruined for me. That went from being one of my least favorite to one of my favorites, back to one of my least favorites, because that flow chart, I don't know, made the game really stagnate for me. Oh. Oh, I was going to get that uppercut.
Round 2, fight!
God. I'm surprised. Alright.
Fight!
Okay, so we really want to do that throw. Oh no, Can I hit that uppercut after that? Oh. Okay, we'll go back. I was experimenting with that combo. Trying to see, after I pop her up, if it was better for me to uppercut or if there was a way for me to uppercut. This initial entry is pretty cool. Sticking with well, I was about to say Sub-Zero. Sticking with Scorpion, damn it.
Fight! Round 2, fight!
Oh, missed the punish. Well, that last round went well. And then the game was like, no, never mind, you don't get to go. What? Back forward, back block. Back forward. Oh, no fatality for me. Alright, time for the final boss. Yeah, no Goro in the arcade version, for those of you who don't know. Oh gosh. Missed the punish. could hit him with a spear when he took out his weapon.
Fight.
They put something wrong. Damn. You know, Shinnok never felt like much of a boss to me. I mean, obviously, you know, you lose to him, but the fact that he's playable. So in Mortal Kombat, this is the first time the boss was like playable in the arcade game. Obviously, Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the PlayStation, Saturn let you play as the bosses, but that was more of a novelty. Whereas this is like right on the box, you have the boss. Okay, so that doesn't seem to work on him. So just as a result, he never really felt very boss-like to me. Like, get a hold of that rock, that'd be lovely. Wow. Got destroyed!
Shinnok. Round one. Fight.
Whoa, I just chose Shinnok on accident. I don't even know how I did that. I was just thinking about Shinnok. I don't know any of Shinnok's moves. Let's see, here's, I can turn into something if I wiggle around the joystick. How did I choose Shinnok? Boy, I'm like hardly even here. Sorry.
Shinnok wins.
I didn't even notice I chose Shinnok. That's so weird.
Fight. Finish it.
Alright.
Shinnok wins.
I can switch back over to Scorpion. Guaranteed victory. Scorpion every time.
Scorpion. Round one. Fight.
Wow, do you see that block?
Shinnok.
That's crazy.
Round two. Fight.
I know it's a computer, so like one should expect it to. It's crazy to think that this is the fair Mortal Kombat. You know, this is the Mortal Kombat that's the arcade game that's not rude. Ooh, glad I caught that. Damn.
Finish it. Shinnok.
We'll get there. I'm like walking around the room, stretching out. My hand hurts.
Scorpion.
Becoming acutely aware of how little I played this game.
Superb. Shinnok wins. Round two. Fight.
You ever do something when you're younger, and then as an adult, you go back and try it again, and you go like, how the hell did I ever do that? That's the emotion I'm feeling right now. Like, wait, you're telling me I was good at this game. I don't believe you.
Finish it.
Wow. Getting smoked. Getting smoked by Shinnok. No, sticking to Scorpion. Scorpion to the end.
Fight!
Oh no! That's horrible.
Fight! Finish him!
Oh, he's doing a fatality.
Shinnok.
Awesome.
Fatality.
My feelings. Puzzle Bob, they're going crazy back there.
Scorpion.
Sticking with Scorps. Good old Skeedorpion. Alright. Boy, I do not know when it's my turn.
Round 2. Fight!
Let's go!
Scorpion.
God, I thought he was gonna get like a hella comeback just now.
Round 3.
Damn.
Finish him! Shinnok wins.
I'm walking around the room punching my fist like a crazy person.
Scorpion. Round 1. Fight! Superb. Shinnok wins.
It's alright.
Round
It's alright. I'm fine. My feelings aren't hurt. Damn.
finish him!
I thought I had something there.
Shinnok
Screw you, Scorpion.
fatality.
Thought I had something. I was getting like a little jump back thing. Like that old Mortal Kombat 2 strat.
Shinnok wins. Round
It's
2.
brutal.
Fight! Scorpion wins.
Barely.
Round 3. Fight. Finish him.
That's so sad. It's like I felt like I was doing all right that time.
Scorpion. Round 1. Fight.
It's emotionally traumatizing for me. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do.
Finish him. Outstanding.
The game's probably set to max difficulty. That's probably what's happening. You know.
Round 1. Fight. Scorpion.
Boy, that felt like pity mode. It might have turned on pity mode.
Fight.
But if it is, it's okay. It's like, alright, just get off the machine. Well, at least it's beaten. Had to get all the way down to pity mode to do it. So, the Mortal Kombat arcade machines, each time you lose, it actually lowers the difficulty of the opponent you're facing by a smidgen. And so it's really hard to practice a particular difficulty, but let's check out the ending.
By defeating you, Sub-Zero, I have avenged the death of my family and clan. Now my soul can finally rest. Your soul will never rest, Scorpion. The Lin Kuei may have been responsible for your murder, but your family's true killer still remains free. If you are not the murderer, then who is? I am the one you seek. To defeat my nemesis Sub-Zero, only with the power of a Spectre. You've done my bidding well, Scorpion. But now I must return you to the Netherrealm.
I never noticed how it said my bidding well Scorp on the subtitles. So you may have noticed that graphically, that maybe looked a lot worse than what you're used to. The PlayStation version actually remade all of the cutscenes for the endings to look a lot nicer for the PlayStation, but the original arcade just used the in-game engine to produce the cutscenes. So actually the Mortal Kombat 4 for Nintendo 64 is actually more accurate to the arcade than the PlayStation 1, regardless of the fact that the PlayStation 1 actually the endings look better. This is also a cool ending because this is basically the ending that kicks off the 3D era of Mortal Kombat. So this is the last arcade game, but Deadly Alliance is entirely based off of that ending. So that's a canon ending, which is very rare in Mortal Kombat, but that actually happens. And all of Deadly Alliance and Deception, and to an extent Armageddon, all kind of stem from that ending. So that was a pain. I am shocked at how rusty I am at this game, but alas, I've been playing almost exclusively New School Mortal Kombat all year long. Legitimately, I maybe have touched Mortal Kombat 4 maybe once or twice this entire year. So, yeah, it was like it's time to get back to playing more Mortal Kombat 4 because I damn near felt like a beginner. But that's okay, because that's what makes it fun, is learning the game. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of my stream today. It was a short little stream, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Be sure to follow, and if you're on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. You know how it goes. Watching me struggle for Mortal Kombat 4. Alright, I'm out.